Welcome back to ComicVisionz. I'm Gina G. Got James Flamez here.
Yeah.
And Mr. Nick Fury from
Hello, world.
S.H.I.E.L.D. Earlier today, we went out to the madness that is the main floor. We talked to some booths. We talked to some fans, just like Mr. Fury right here.
Hello, world.
And let's take a look at what we got.
Hey everybody out there, this is Todd McFarlane. Welcome to ComicVisionz. Good to see you today.
All right, now who exactly do we have here?
Well, this is SK-84, the Squid Assassin droid, right there. It's on his gun too, and I am Nautilus, and we are assassins that go after the Squid terrorist group, the Sea Devils, who are trying to wipe out humanity and take over.
Right, and that's a comic book that's out, or is that your own creation?
Yeah, it's our own creation.
Why did you come to Comic-Con today?
Because it's fun and we wanted to dress up and I like to buy things.
Anyone that you came to see in particular?
Well, Blue Milk Special, I was looking forward to seeing because they're one of my favorite webcomics. And then, just some other stuff.
What kind of comics are you reading right now?
I like Star Wars ones. I read like webcomics and stuff a lot, so.
And can your robot friend say anything for us?
Beep boop bop boop bop boop.
Did you get that? Want to do the robot for us? Robot? No, he's a serious robot. We don't have a dancing robot here. In fact, I'm scared. I think I may back away. Hello, who do we have with us today?
My name is Daniel Ross. I'm executive producer for the movie Ninjas vs. Zombies, as well as its upcoming sequel, Ninjas vs. Vampires.
And this is based on a comic book?
The comic book is based on the movie, and the comic book was so awesome, in fact, that they had to make a variant for the Baltimore Comic-Con exclusive for today only.
And regardless that the name is probably self-explanatory, can you give us a little bit about it?
It's relatively self-explanatory. The film is based mostly on these guys who are living their typical 20s, 30s lives, and one of their friends who happens to do magic resurrects a long-lost loved one who just starts wreaking havoc and creating an army of zombies. And in turn, they've been granted the power of the ninja to stop this army horde from taking over their little town. We draw a lot of inspiration from like Joss Whedon, Kevin Smith. One of our favorite quotes has actually been that this is what would happen if Kevin Smith made a sequel to Army of Darkness. So we appreciate that very much.
And who would you vote for, ninjas or zombies? Even though you know the ending, I'm sure.
I would vote for pirates. That's just me. But I can't speak to that exactly. The pirates won't like that.
Thanks so much. Oh, and who is your favorite superhero since we are at Comic-Con?
Oh my gosh, my favorite superhero is probably Batman. Really? That's Batman and all the gadgets. Hey, if you guys want more information, it's nvzmovie.com, and you can also check out the sequel, Ninjas vs. Vampires.com as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now we're here with former Washington Redskin great Ken Harvey. How you doing, man?
Doing well, how you doing?
You're doing good. What brings you to a comic book convention?
Well, me and my wife, we had a list of things we've always wanted to do and never got a chance to do, and this was one of them. And so it's right here in Baltimore, it's right close to home, and get a chance to meet some amazing artists and just to see some of the comic books I grew up with.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you always been a comic book fan growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a comic book fan, but I think more creative. And so, there's so many opportunities and so many ways to do things creative, and comics are a part of that. But if you look at a lot of the movies now, they're starting with the storyboards or the comic books, and then they make them into movies. So the world's changing, and I like to think I got a creative side to me. So, taking some notes.
Do you play video games at all? Is that your thing?
Video games a little bit, but there's some things I'm doing, in discussion with some things with some universities that we may be trying to do things with video games, and I just think there's amazing talent out there and amazing opportunities with video games. I mean, we can do a lot to educate kids, to teach people, and so the world's changing, and might as well take advantage of it.
Do you play John Madden at all?
I haven't. I played it a long time ago. My son was killing me with it, and I just got so angry. I almost wanted to choke him, so I stopped playing. I just had to let it go. He's really good at it, and so it's hard to play a game when you're getting beat with the player that's you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So.
Well, just for the record, I used to play with you all the time. I used to get all the sacks. I used to get all the sacks.
Well, when they made it, I think it was in I forgot which year. But they had me go to the studio and put on the whole thing so that the linebacker, that was me. So it was cool, yeah.
Nice. So it really was Ken Harvey.
It really was me.
Nice. Anything else you're looking forward to seeing while you're here?
Well, you know what? I mean, as far as comic books, I was a big Thor fan. Is a big Thor fan. So I'm looking forward to that and just seeing the people. I mean, I think everybody in life, there's things that you say I've always wanted to do. And sometimes you got to just step out and do it. So this is kind of a step out and doing it.
You ever thought about doing any acting yourself? Maybe a Ken Harvey superhero or anything like that?
Well, definitely. You always have that in mind. But, on the flip side of it, if I could write something and create it, and I don't even have to star in it, but just to create it, that to me is pretty cool also.
Okay. Nice. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Enjoy the rest of your time.
I will. Thanks a lot. Yeah, take it.
What's your name and who are you repping?
My name is Voodoo Stew, and I'm here with Utilakilts. We make 100% American kilts for everyday wear.
All right, and are kilts something that are in fashion right now?
Kilts have always been in fashion. Men have been wearing kilts or a form of skirt, throughout time. That's what we started with, and we just kind of perfected it.
And now, are they gearing away from because they're Scottish descent, right?
Well, the thing is, we don't make an alternative to a kilt. We make a comfortable and functional alternative to pants or shorts. Like the one that I'm wearing is like a tool belt in kilt form. It has a leather strap for your tape measure, key ring, an adjustable leather strap for any tool from a hammer to a hand drill. Plus it has modesty snaps that snap in the back, so in case you're going up a ladder, you don't blind the guy below. But then I dyed this one and got artwork done on it, so I wouldn't go doing work around my house in this one.
So you're comfortable walking around in these kilts?
More than comfortable. I've been wearing them for 6 years.
That's great. And at the Comic-Cons, they have a big following? Do people get
Well, I can't say that just geeks like them, but if anybody that has something hanging between their legs just thinks it's an amazing thing to wear because, we're made in a certain way, and it's very freeing and functional and comfortable thing to wear. Yeah. We have 17-inch deep slash pockets that hold 3. We have side pockets that all have elastic, same with the back pockets. And if you're loaded down, you can detach these pockets and put them on your belt to give your legs more mobility. And it has toggles, so in case it's windy or if you're doing something more active, you don't blind anybody or expose yourself in any way. Yeah.
Where are you guys based out of?
We're based out of Seattle, Washington.
And people can find your stuff online?
Yes, at utilakilts.com.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Oh, wait, and who's your favorite superhero since you are at Comic-Con?
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a real tough one. Today I'm going to have to go with the Hulk.
That's a good one because
Even though I've got Spider-Man tattoos, today I'm going with the Hulk.
All right, I'd like to see the Hulk in a kilt.
I would too, actually. I've kilted R2-D2. He's a size 58. Yeah.
Thank you so much. The vampires, not real vampires, but, fictional vampires throughout time.
They're real vampires?
No, they're
What
not.
do you know, Gina?
But the fictional vampires throughout time have not been about chastity.